I think something that's really interesting as well on this topic of truth in the digital space. I think you have two sides of that coin really. You have truth on the side of the organization, the brand, the NGO, whatever it is. But then you also have truth on the audience side, the consumer, whatever you want to call them. People at the end of the day. So people people have that craving for truth and information and education right now. And this is where I think for both of us, that kind of journalistic background is quite interesting because what I see everywhere is people essentially just becoming their own journalists.
Mhm.
And the journalistic technique, really, that I'm talking about is this kind of investigative idea of seeing something out there in the world that doesn't quite sit right with you, or you don't believe it for some reason, and you just hone in on it a little bit. You start asking questions, and you just confront things. And then because content creation is so accessible, people then just start writing their own things about it. And that's essentially what a journalist does. They see things out there that either make them think something or, whatever, and then they go and write something about it. So I think you have this idea of like truth seeking and truth telling on both sides of that coin.
Yeah, and who owns news anymore? I mean, news is a commodity owned by anyone willing to create it. Like, I'm creating news with this podcast,
Hmm.
and then I'm building an audience and I'm saying, well, here, this is my truth, this is MK's truth, this is all our truth. And the lines have got really, really blurred. And I think this is why teaching digital comms with that context of journalism, check your sources, check them twice, and check them a third time, and make sure you are the proponent of truth. That's so important.